ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. Well, nobody plans to fail. Most of us fail to plan. Nobody plans to fail. Most of us fail to plan. So it is the reality. So we need a kind of a prescription. Now we are going to talk about the particular prescription. Call it as a smart prescription. Now before going to this smart prescription, I just want to give you a kind of a idea about the person and also the goal. The person is within like a mirror, and the goal is outside. That means the core of a person you can see only in the mirror, right? And also you can have the goal only outside. That means between the person to the goal is not a straight line. So between 2 points, the shortest distance is the straight line. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen in life. Okay, now between the person and your goal, okay, and you must make it as a straight line, but there will be lot of variation, like what you say in the slide, ups and downs. Please accept in life there will be ups and downs, the failure and success. So this you have to accept and then work on this particular one. So let us go to the smart prescription. I think all of you are smart guys. Okay, so you have to understand this particular prescription. One is, you need a goal. When you talk about goal, there are so many goals. One is immediate goal. What is my immediate goal? To make you to understand this smart prescription. That is my immediate goal. So all of you have an immediate goal. Next is short-term goal. You have got your own short-term goal. Then there must be a specific goal. What we are talking about today. The specific goal. What do you mean by specific? It is not generic. No. When I say generic, suppose what is your goal? No, I want to be rich. No. It is not specific. It is only generic. That means to say I must be a millionaire by so and so time. See, that is specific. Suppose we want to reduce my weight. So it is only generic. To say that I want to reduce the weight by 7 kgs. It is a specific. So please understand the difference between the generic and the specific. Now today we are talking about the specific goal. Then the long-term goal. What do you want after 5 years, after 10 years, or 15 years? Okay, that is a long-term goal. Then ultimately, the life goal. Okay, they call it as a superordinate goal. Superordinate goal. That goal which subordinates all the other goals. That is called a superordinate goal. Okay, I call it as a human goal. The purpose I was born. what is my goal? Isn't it? The ultimate goal, the superordinate goal, the life goal is the human goal, that is happiness. The whole program is designed to make you to be happy all the time. Okay, that is one. See now, let us go with a kind of a details. One is, when you talk about the SMART goal, that is specific. We know about it now. It is not generic. I want to say, I want to be rich. I want to be a good man. I want to be, the famous. I want to be a great cricket player. I want to be do like this. All these things are all generic. Please understand. This is the basic for you to understand the whole concept. Never ever have a kind of a generic goal. Be specific. This is what exactly I want. That's what we are going to discuss today. Okay. Having agreed to have a specific goal, then you have to identify whether it is realistic, or I'll put in a different way. Is it relevant? Is it relevant for me? It depends upon the age and also the stage in life also. So having agreed for a kind of specific goal, so you have to ask questions. Is it relevant for me? Next is, is it realistic for me to achieve? So initially, you may feel it is not possible. But over a period of time, but you will be able to travel the distance where you will feel it is possible. Okay, that means realistic and also the relevant. Then you have to ask, is it achievable? Yeah, initially you will find it difficult. You must always try to find out something which is beyond your limits. In other words, you must stretch to get the goal. That means it is achievable. Okay. Having understood it is relevant, realistic, achievable, then how are you going to do that? How are you going to measure? Suppose I want to reduce my weight. Now I just buy a weighing machine. Right? We are manufacturing the weighing machine. So every day I keep on, standing and studying my weight. So that's not going to help. Okay. So you have to make a lot of other preparation. That means how you are going to really measure. What cannot be measured cannot be improved or cannot be understood. So that means the measurement is absolutely important. That means you have to keep on measuring. That there is no other way also. Okay. Now, having understood this particular one, I have a specific goal. Right? And I also have the measurements. So you have to make a kind of a measurement on your own yardstick. Then achievable. And also relevant and realistic. Okay. The last one is the time bound. Are you going to do it in 5 days or 5 months or 5 years? Isn't it? That is also important. Now the whole idea is to find out that, okay, I got a specific goal, but it is relevant for me, it is realistic, it is achievable, I'm able to measure, but how are you going to measure? One of the most important measurement is the time. See, there are some people can do the same job in, say, about 10 minutes. There are some people will take about 30 minutes. So the time makes all the difference. So that is about the SMART principle. Now, just make it to understand a different way. That means specific. That means make sure that you have a goal which is specific, not generic. Then you have to measure. Then you must also make sure that is achievable, and also make sure that it is relevant for me at this particular age and the time, and is also realistic, and is also must be time bound. Okay, it's very easy to understand, but it's very difficult to practice. See now, you take any kind of a goal in your life, doesn't really matter what you find which is important. For example, a marketing man may be a different goal, service man may be a different goal, a production man may be a different goal, a lady in a house have a different goal. The goals may be different, but as far as we are concerned, we have to have the same prescription, the tablet or the kind of the syrup, what you are going to get it. Okay, so let me explain to you my own experience. So I wanted to reduce my weight. Okay, from by 10 kgs within 6 months, which I did. But my idea is by reducing the weight, I should not lose my energy. The purpose is completely defeated. There are some people who reduce the weight, but they will always be weak. Now, how can you be very energetic, agile by reducing the weight? So what happens? Then I started, measuring everything. I just thought, what are the present standards? Okay, that means what is the measurement? Now I know it is possible, it is achievable, and it is also absolutely relevant for me. So I cannot carry my excess baggage all the time. It is not possible. Okay, then I also had a kind of a time bound. So now I had a kind of a case study. See, that means first you have to have a kind of a willpower. Yes, I must do it. Why? It is not good for my health. I am carrying the excess baggage all the time. Okay, now I know at that particular age I could do it. I did it. Okay, now that means there are few components. One is I must make sure that I must be very watchful on the diet, and also make sure that I must exercise, and I also make sure that I am very conscious. Okay, I cannot just only by measuring the weight, I cannot get the reduction of the weight. So I have to go through all these three things. That is a measurement, okay, and also the time. Once you are able to do it, that means you got it. Now having reduced to the weight, now I must also maintain. See, sometimes what happens now, people reduce the weight, and after a time they started eating too much because they are very complacent. No, you must maintain. You already got it, but you have to sustain and also improve on that. That the moment you feel that my specific goal is achieved, what is that? I reduce my weight, I am more agile, I am more energetic. That means I am happy. Similarly, here you can use this particular SMART prescription, whatever the goal that you want to set. Kindly take a kind of a note about this prescription. Okay, this is a prescription which I am giving it. It is for you. As a doctor, I am giving the prescription and also the pills. Suppose if you don't take it, I can't help. I think you will do it. You are all smart guys. Okay. Take care. All the best. Om सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः